Hey there, Bernie Boy 97 here with a little bit of a hot video. Today I'm going to show you guys a hot coin trick. People tend to like magic tricks with coins for some reason. The YouTube algorithm favors coin thumbnails for some odd reason. Every time there's a coin in a thumbnail, people tend to click on it. So I'm going to try to trick the algorithm into thinking that my channel is better than it is when it comes to the niche magic community and show you guys a little bit of a coin trick. So let's get into the intro. But what do you do if you know nothing about magic? You know nothing about coin magic or card magic? Well, you should check out the Pigcake Magic Academy. $5 a month gets you 2 videos every single week going over card. There's coin stuff over there. If you want to join the Mentalism Academy, that's $10 a month. A little bit pricier, but guess what? You get more material. Over 400 videos already. Over 400 videos that you get access to the moment you sign up, going all the way to how to buy a deck of cards. What do you look for when it first comes to purchasing a deck of cards? The more advanced controls and sleights. $5 a month, 2 videos every single week. As a matter of fact, if you join the Mentalism Academy, that's actually that's like 5 videos, because you also get access to the piggybacker tutorials, which is the $1 tier, which are exclusive tutorials that I don't post anywhere else. So therefore, even if you're part of the academy, you get 4 videos a week minimum. Oh boy, what a bargain. So here's a very interesting move, very interesting way to approach this particular trick, which obviously is spoiled by the thumbnail and title, but it's based on an old thing that we're gonna get into when I show you the actual thing itself. So let's just cut to a little bit of a crotch cam here. So all you're gonna need for this is a quarter, just a simple quarter. And luckily, when Bernie Sanders beats Donald Trump in the election, you're gonna be able to find as many quarters as you want. And also, systematic racism is going to be down by 100%, because all those alt-right losers are going to be crying and be put to death. So all you need is a quarter and actually a spectator. If you tell a spectator here to just hold on to your wrist while you do this, just to make sure that you can't do anything sneaky, you can't go into your pocket, sneak anything out, or maybe do a little bit of one of those switcheroos where things go up and down their sleeve. It's gross. It's honestly gross. So you're being as fair as possible when it comes to this. And of course, in just putting all your life force energy into your hand here, you can actually cause that coin to bend. You could actually cause that coin to have a pretty substantial bend in it. You see that? You see that? Let's see if this is clear. Hopefully when it comes to the editing portion, that this looks nice and in focus. I think I have to stand here for everything to be in focus. Just look at that. It's bent. Now here's the good thing about this particular thing. You can't do this because it requires the strength of Thor, which I know you, as a person that's interested in magic videos, definitely doesn't have. So you're just gonna have to squeeze a coin in your hand and bend it. That's the secret. Some people think that there's a switch involved. No, you just bend it. But you can't do that because you're a bitch. There's a switch. There's a switch. And it's a pretty good switch, actually. It's based on a move known as Gone. Gone is a coin vanish, which allows you to have a coin in your hand, and apparently in having the spectator hold on to your wrist and having them hold on and squeeze, you could actually get the coin in the other hand. It's a sneaky move. It's a sneaky move, and it's called Gone by Bill Simon. What a wonderful little bit of a move. Goes all the way back to Bobo's Coin Magic. You could find it in all these old coin books, and it's a nice little bit of a way of getting the coin out of your hand. But here's the thing, you could actually have something in your hand while you do the move. I know. So that's the part that really sells this. So here's the setup you need for this lovely little bit. You have a bent coin in the left pocket. You have a regular quarter in the right pocket. Now the position that you're going to need to place this coin is as follows. You see this? You see this little bit right here? You see this little bit of a move right here? So the coin is bent side towards my ring finger, and the ring finger is curled. So if you want, you could actually show your hand empty using the Ramsey subtlety. There's a little bit of a move, goes back to a magician named John Ramsey, not Chris Ramsey, the popular puzzle solver / Canadian. And this is John Ramsey. So this is his subtlety when it comes to showing your hand empty, but the coin is there. So you could actually place this quarter in Ramsey subtlety right there, show your palm empty, get into the actual movement that you need for the switch, and apparently do it with empty hands, which is a powerful thing. So that's an alternative. But the other way is just simply just reach in. You talk about, I don't know, your Superman strength. You talk about ever since your father left, you've developed a Superman-like technique to have an affinity with metal because of the anger that's built inside of you from not having a father, not having a regular childhood. So what you're going to do here is you're going to get this move in the position needed for the Gone Vanish, which is as follows. You're going to take the coin and you're going to place it in your palm. But as you place it in your palm, you're actually going to slide it down the length of your thumb, and it's going to jut out over here in the base of the fingertips. So in sliding this quarter down, it's not going to go inside of the hand. It's actually going to jut out at the base of the fingertips in what's known as heel clip position, because it's in the heel of your palm and it's being clipped by your fingertips. So that's happening here. One more time. Remember, this coin is in the actual ring finger right now. I'm just taking this coin and just sliding it down the length so that it's being clipped by my fingertips as well as the palm right here. Now what's going to happen here is a couple things at once. You're going to come in with your right hand, your dirty right hand, and you're going to grab the coin as you continue off to gesture to your wrist and have the spectator hold on your wrist. So it's a simple thing. All you're going to do is you're going to come in, you're going to grab the coin and make sure that your hand doesn't change. You don't want to do one of these and make it obvious that you've surreptitiously picked up a coin. Surreptitiously, by the way, is my favorite name for a stripper. Usually I would say an African-American stripper, but I've been called out on making too many African-American jokes in my last video. So I can't make African-American jokes anymore. So just pretend that she's an Asian stripper, named Surreptitious. So you're going to surreptitiously drop the coin into your hand as you continue and have the spectator grab onto your wrist. Now here, the coin is already in the hand. So all that's going to happen is I'm just going to drop my hand and have the spectator hold on to my wrist. Now at this point, all I need to do is ditch this coin in the right hand in whatever way I want. I could say and match my actions to words here. I'm not going to switch the coin by putting it somewhere in my pocket. I'm not going to have something come out my wrist and take the coin and do something. By holding onto my wrist, you can ensure that there's nothing fishy going on here, sir, ma'am. And that's how you get rid of the coin. Now, the other way of doing this is by just doing it in the Ramsey subtlety. So right now you're showing the coin in the hand. You're going to squeeze it and you're going to maneuver that coin, the heel clip, as you turn your hand over. So all I'm doing is as I turn my hand over, I'm just maneuvering that coin onto this heel clip position. So I'm going to come in with my right hand. That coin's going to fall. I'm going to have the spectator grab my wrist as I match my actions to words here. So I want to hold onto my wrist. Go ahead, hold it tight. And I'm going to come down with the coin and make sure that my hand just drops dead. Doing this nice little Vernon hand swing subtlety. You don't want to make it seem like you're, grabbing a kid that you're stealing from the park. You just want to, just have your hand drop and just swing naturally, just to imply that it's empty. And at this point, you're pretty much done after you ditch this coin, after you, ditch it, say nothing's going on here, nothing fishy, sir. I just want to squeeze onto this, and you could show the coin to be bent here. Now, here is the good part. You could do this for anything, pretty much. You could do this for a bent coin. You could do this for a different coin. You could do this and switch it to a bigger coin, a $50, a different color coin. So there's a lot of things you could do with this particular thing, but this is just one way of doing it that makes sense, and that's using it with a bent coin, because you're already going to have it in your fist anyways. And also, I don't know if you've noticed this, but putting the bent coin in this position, it's almost like it's designed for your finger, because of the bend, the curvature, it's almost designed for it. So it's a little bit of a bonus that it's easier to palm. Now, what I do like also about that Gone Vanish move is that it allows you to play around with the spectator, because you could essentially take a coin, you put it in the hand, you could then show your hand empty, have the spectator hold onto your wrist, and that hand is also seen to be empty. So the implication here is that both your hands are empty. It's a nice, wonderful move, again, from the mind of Bill Simon, but it's a nice way of showing apparently your hand empty and still allowing you to steal a coin from the left hand. So that is that's the thing, man. That's the coin thing. That's the thing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys practiced it. It's not fairly difficult, but it is something that's still going to require work on your end. So just make sure you stand in the mirror, you have your angles right, you don't move your hand isn't changing as you take the coin from the hand and grab your wrist to show the spectator what it is that they are to do. So those are the important keynotes when it comes to this. And that's pretty much it, man. Made Bernie Sanders joke, Academy pitch. Stay safe, obviously, right? Do all the things that you're supposed to do under these conditions, which is stay indoors unless you absolutely need to. And what else? Whew, man, this is rough. These outros are getting rough because I'm losing material here, man. I'm gonna go and drink an industrial sized bottle of sake and still drive